Welcome back to Armored Core 6. We are post Balteus. That's the timeline that we're gonna use. Is we are post Balteus. Did a lot of fighting last night against one person, over and over and over again. But Balteus has been beaten. Attack the watch point. Done and done. Very exciting. That was tough as nails. It was incredibly painful. And that is exactly why we are about to do it again. Okay, so we have Ian Shortfall. Two. Ian Shortfall. Not gonna be good. Okay. Probably not fine. Probably not fine. Probably not fine. Well, probably not fine. How to fix the whole probably not fine thing? I guess we could, like, do something like this. How's Protected Interior 6 going? Well, we just started, so right now it's going very smoothly. I'm sure that will change here in not too terribly long. Because until the next big boss? What do you mean until the next big boss? I'm going back to the previous big boss. Before we do anything else, we are gonna head back to Balteus. Because I want to see. I have an idea on what might be a better fit, and I want to test it. So I am nothing if not a glutton for punishment. Mostly at my own hands, when the hands of corporate America. But you know.
If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
Cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Like little secrets are going on down here. Well, this is going significantly better than other things have done.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Huh?
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Code 3-1C, we've taken critical damage.
Just playing significantly better than I did last night.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
Cause I smoked that shit.
You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
I had a drink. I'm nervous about what's his face.
Is that Sula?
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Right shoulder ammunition at. Right hand ammunition at. 30% AP at 50%. AP at 50%.
Walter,
Okay. We did significantly better this time.
Confirmed. Enemy
Against
AC
that guy.
destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Oh, I didn't change all the other shit I wanted to change. My bad. I really only changed the weapon. Fuck. Whoops. That's okay. The real thing I wanted to check and see was if this weapon would drop his shield a whole bunch, basically.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Eh,
Main system, reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Bounteus. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms-link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you.
fuck. I
Please, you have to focus on learning this.
2 repair kits remaining.
The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear.
okay.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
Oof.
1 repair kit remaining.
explosive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven.
Wow. I fucking got destabilized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think the answer is just this weapon. Like, obviously it's not just this weapon. That is to say, I feel like that weapon did break through the shield faster, but I think it's more the fact that I am more confident in what I'm doing now. So, I actually feel pretty satisfied with that. We're gonna just quit and move on with our lives. That answered the question that I was going for, because I didn't want to have stuck in my head this idea that that weapon was the secret weapon the entire time, and that if only I had just used this weapon, that fight would have been significantly easier. It seemed fine, but I actually think doing the charge shots on the Curtis kind of fucking slapped, truth be told. Do that, and then head back over to the relay. I mean, the case. We'll stay with what we were on. Okay, we are gonna go play with some other stuff. Missions. This is Chapter 2, Infiltrate Grid 086. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. Okay, let's do it.
Here's the request from Balaam Industries. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field to confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Aalian Ocean, this is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Grid 086 is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral.
I feel like this is like, that's saying that catapult is gonna launch us across the Atlantic Ocean.
It's also the group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD. Be prepared for a perilous journey. I'll be here to support you.
Okay, so we're going into a real lawless wasteland here. Gotcha. Where might makes right. Let's fucking do it, shall we? Otis?
Let me handle getting us into the grid.
I'm ready.
I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems and manipulating them too.
I almost feel like I need her voice to be louder. We might change that. Seems somewhat quieter to my ears than Walter.
Commencing infiltration to Grid 086. Creating backdoor into system. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. Connecting steam cylinders. Launching. Let's get to work, shall we?
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah, I definitely want her sound up a little bit.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
Okay. That hurt a little bit.
Who's this, tourist? You think you can just waltz straight in here?
Oh, shit!
Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guest a good time.
Arena registration found. AC identified as non-stop. Ranked third last.
Me and Mad Stop can't be beat.
Interesting.
You're no ordinary tourist. Mad Stop!
He was
Hostile AC destroyed.
exactly as difficult as he was the first fucking time. That's really interesting to me.
Tourist. You know, RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in and let's get acquainted.
How courteous. Let's take her up on the offer, Raven.
I don't know about that. Sounding less inviting and more killing. Hey, how's it going, Mao guy?
Broadcast. That was Carla, leader of RAD, a formidable dozer faction. She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers.
boy.
Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their
Marco
operations.
boy. Okay, let's do this. Interesting. Strange. What are you up to tonight, Mayuka? Anything fun? Is this our first? Oh!
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
I did not realize that was an enemy. Very sketch. Whoa!
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Jeez, that was a little scary. You were bored a few weeks ago and bought a lockpicking kit, and now you're messing around with that? Ooh, that's kind of neat. That's kinda neat.
left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Whoops. Jeez. Jeez. No, I've always like thought about the concept of like I watch a lot of lockpicking videos just because they're, I don't know, they seem to be trendy and they're on my, you know, like my YouTube shorts or TikTok and things like that all the time. And I've always thought lockpicking was cool, but it's never been one of those things where I was like, yeah, I should actually like look into that.
Kept us waiting, tourist. Told you we love a good party. Well, you're no slouch, are you?
I mean, you know. You're looking into it, it was like, sure, I'll throw down 50 bucks. Yeah, absolutely. 50 bucks is totally within the realm of like, I'll try something out. You find it's good for your 80? Yeah, hell yeah. Makes perfect sense. Like I said, it's something that I've always thought was like cool enough to like watch and shit, but like, okay, left shoulder is going to be useless in here. I think this is like the first catch I've ever found. What? Interesting. Gives you something for your hands to do when you're bored, sort of like a fancy fidget spinner. That's fair, yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I've been, over the past like 2 or 3 years, because I have this very bad tendency to like zone out or hyperfixate really hard. So over the course of the last like 2 or 3 years, I have found things specifically at work, like different knickknacks or items or things like that to have my hands on so that I stay occupied. Yeah. Little Rolly Boys are a little sketch. Am I even going the right direction? I don't know. Ah!
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%. One repair kit remaining.
Hopefully they will have a You mess with the lock during work meetings? Fuck yeah.
Can't get good help these days, can you? Would have been cheaper to just hire you instead.
It would have been. Why didn't you? Okay. There's an enemy somewhere here. What? Okay, roly-polies actually do hurt a little bit. Good to know. Yeah, fuck all that noise.
Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully.
How's that for manual aim?
Fireworks.
Right shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Interesting. Seems our tourist is a cut above the rest.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. Right shoulder ammunition depleted. Left shoulder ammunition depleted.
All right, tourist. That's enough.
Oof.
You've made your point.
That's all I needed to do to make my point.
It's just not worth the losses. Come on, I'll let you through. Up along now.
That sounds like bullshit.
Up her sleeve. Shall we, Raven?
That sounds like extreme bullshit. And I'm out of fucking lag. A lot of ammo. Ooh, nice. Thanks for the resupply. Sherpa! Bonfire! Bum bum ba na 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 na.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that in a toy.
We could just be friends. You could just let me. Oh god. Yeah, you're gonna be a nightmare, aren't you?
Too bad that this is goodbye. Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all. What a letdown.
What the fuck? Okay, well that's a one-shot kill. Gotcha. Let's ram our head against this 5 times.
The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. Some kind of autonomous demolition kit. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful.
2 repair kits remaining.
It's been hardened with the same steel plating that makes it the grid's floor. There must be a weakness somewhere. Let's hope.
AP at 50%.
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp after all.
Okay.
What a letdown.
All right, so we can kind of skirt around the edges. Let's see how much air helps us. Let's see if we can take to the skies.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of famous demolition book. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful.
Ah!
AP at 50%.
Getting on top of it is a problem.
AP at 50%.
Oh, finished already?
Okay,
Not so
definitely
sharp after all.
need to be getting in the air. It's rough. That's rough.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful.
AP at 30%.
Oh, finished already? Not so sharp
The
after all.
volcano on its back makes things a little complicated. Okay.
So it was a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy what they see. Be careful. It's been hardened with the same steel plating that makes it the grid's floor. There must be a weakness somewhere. Let's hope.
Okay, that's annoying. It just fucking slaps me. Like, I know that seems like an obvious, like, complaint, but it just, like, gaping dragons me is my issue. Okay, I'm trapped in the fucking corner.
50%.
What am I getting caught on? Yeah, this thing's stagger does not stick around.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the cleaner's going to have the last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
How did that hit me?
Already? Not so
I-
sharp after all.
Jumped like I did the last 13 times for that. Okay. This thing's a pain in the ass. If only for because it doesn't...
So it is a trap. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. And some kind of autonomous demolition group. Rather well equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy the city. Be careful. It's been hardened with the same steel plating that makes it the grids floor. There must be a weakness somewhere. Let's find it.
Didn't actually mean to do that, by the way.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Nice. I heard you were good. But the
That
cleaner's
barely did
going to have the
anything.
last laugh.
Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out.
2 repair kits remaining.
Seriously, that barely did anything to it. I did that, I was about to get
One
smacked.
repair kit remaining. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. AP at 50%.
Christ. Stagger is fucking intense.
Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. Right shoulder ammunition at 10%. Left shoulder ammunition depleted. Right shoulder ammunition depleted. AP at 30%.
Very surprised I'm not dead there, actually. Truth be told, no idea why I'm not.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Fuck.
Oh, finished already?
I should have fucking dodged backwards.
Sharp after all.
That actually got pretty close. I actually... I might want to change... I don't think my left shoulder is very good here. Because my left shoulder shoots up, and up is just hitting in the head. Which does not do a whole lot, but I don't think any of the things is going to do a whole lot, unfortunately. I'm also curious about the handgun, potentially. Curious about both of those, actually. Try this. I think we can obviously do it with what we already had, but...
So it was a trap. The Dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. Those grinder arms can easily destroy them. Be careful.
AP at 50%.
Can't see anything.
2 repair kits remaining. shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Yeah, this was just easier. Well, not over yet, technically.
Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
Yeah, it was just easier with two good long-range weapons than having my sword, because sword was just super dangerous every time I went in. But, you know, too long range, being able to lace into that weak spot was
Knowing you, but
easy fun.
I guess playing nice is a smart choice here. You want to go up top, right?
Right gear for the job on this one. Yeah, absolutely.
Guided tour from Cinder Carla herself.
I also just think anything after Balteus is going to be way, way, way easier. This boss, for example, didn't have a shield that regenerated every 30 seconds on it. If it did, it would probably have been a significantly more difficult boss. It also didn't have the ability to shoot 300 homing missiles. That was literally... You know what? This boss was just the flame sword part of the last boss. That's all it was. Oh, fuck. Ooh, we got the Wrecker. Log hunt progress. Nice. We got the Javelin Alpha Bazooka. A detonating bazooka. Ooh. Is that like sticky bombs? That sounds cool. Walter's gonna be pissed.
No new messages.
Oh, wow. That's a surprise.
Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. This could just be another one of her traps. But after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely. Let's take a look at the briefing.
Okay. AC design. What do we got? We've got a Javelin Bazooka. Bazooka. A special bazooka developed by Allmine creates a chain of explosions on contact that layer on impact damage. Compared to standard explosive weapons, this weapon has notably high direct hit damage. Okay. We get... Ah! The Wrecker face. Oh, that's a classic. That's a classic face. It's like, it's just the worker face is what it is. Spec for demolition work. It's a sturdy boy. It's a cheese grater? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, I suppose. In the parts shop, we can buy new things. I still want to try the laser shotgun. I need better engines. Or rather, I need higher energy load capacity. This actually gives me higher energy load capacity. Its boost speed is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Disgusting. Yep. These legs, though, pretty thick. pretty thick. We want to increase our current load. Pretty thicky. Oh, okay, so we could buy this generator, and then we could buy a better centerpiece. But even then, the boost speed on this thing is garbage. Might buy it anyways. Now we need some better legs. Like these. BP 422s. That could be pretty good. Might be able to eke out what we're trying to go for there. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. That was for the generator. Yeah, that'll give us a lot more energy load, but it's so bad on actual recharge and supply recover and boost speed. Oh, yoy. I don't know about that. I do not know about that at all. Oh, let's do some OS tuning real quick, because we don't like what we currently have. Let's do damage mitigation, because I feel like damage mitigation is something that we are always going to accept. Like, if we could just max out damage mitigation ASAP, taking 15% less damage throughout the rest of the game, I think is going to be a big deal. And then probably repair kit. For being able to repair more. Does this core run on Windows 11? It might. Ay. Oh, you know what? Before we do any more sorties, let's do some arenas. We unlocked a bunch of arenas last night. So we've got Nosak, we've got Materlink, we got Little Z, who we've actually already defeated in real life. So hopefully, these should all be fine. The Bitter Promise. Oh, shit. An independent mercenary who snuck onto Rubicon hoping to get rich quick, taking advantage of the chaos brought about by the extraplanetary corporation forays. So he's kind of like us, but we have more of a mission. Under Nosak's economic theory, the funds of others are but extensions of his own resources. Thus, he continues to take on debt with no intention of repayment. Excuse me? As in his eyes, the money was his anyway. This does have the benefit of allowing him to buy the latest in corporate technology as soon as it hits the market. He considers the power of his AC an asset to his credit. So this guy's a jackass. Let's fucking dumpster him. Yeah, it's the guy with 17 credit cards. Although I'm not gonna lie, fuck credit companies the majority of the time. Some credit, I say some. I'm just trying to be a catch-all. Most of the time, it's bullshit. Fuck that shit. Ooh.
26, entering rank E.
Oh, he looks nice. Credit is a scam. I've been preaching for years. Credit is a scam. This guy looks fucking dope.
Commencing evaluation.
He's got a laser pistol.
Main system activating combat mode.
That fucking grenade launcher's stupid. I love how a credit score is just a way to draw. Exactly. 100%.
Well done.
I want to express this. This is how you know that credit is a bullshit scam, and that it is so woven into our system that it is a cancer, right? I am a United States citizen. Born, raised, period. No discussion, no issue in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Every single citizen is given a social security number, blah, 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 blah. I needed to get a new social security card. I went to our the website in order to do that, right? Went through the whole process, put in all my information, blah, 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 blah. It rejected me, and I was like, what the fuck? All my information's correct. What's going on? I don't understand. I called the hotline, and I was told, not verbatim, but basically, right? Oh, you don't have a credit score, therefore we cannot verify who you are. You have your social security number, you have your birth certificate, you have all of the information that we require of you, everything, driver's license, blah, 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 in order to prove you are who you are. However, you as a person, you don't, because in the past, I was like, I don't do credit. I'm not interested in credit. I don't want to have credit. I don't do things that are involved with credit. And they literally told me, you don't have a credit score. We can't authorize this. You're going to have to send us in a copy of your birth certificate to prove who you are. Got everything else. Got all the numbers, got everything, but because I wasn't in one of the 3 big credit systems, right? The government for which I live in the country of and pay taxes to every year, and by God, they know I'm a fucking citizen through that, right? But I couldn't get verification, or I couldn't get a social security number because they couldn't verify who I was through my credit score. That is bullshit. That is complete and utter bullshit. Look. Oh my god. I have a lot of opinions on credit, insurance, taxes, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong. I'm personally, I'm fine with taxes. Pay your taxes. Accepting in point of fact that the government should be 100% transparent about what those taxes are going towards, and that the people of a country should be able to basically vote on what those things are going towards, right? But taxes as a general concept, I fully understand and accept and support. But insurance is a scam, and credit is a scam. Both insurance and credit are 100% just solutions to protect the rich, period, across the board. You're not against taxes. You're against the fact that the IRS knows exactly how much you owe and doesn't need you to do it for them. 1,000%. Here's the part of the issue, though, is the IRS. The IRS is legally bound. They cannot improve their systems. They can't go to like online systems. They can't create their own, like TurboTax version or something like that. The IRS absolutely could do all of those things, and they have wanted to express their desire to do so in the past. But we as a government, yeah, exactly, 100%. We as a government, our legislative bodies passed into law that the IRS, obviously I'm paraphrasing here, but basically the IRS is not allowed to modernize and not allowed to create software that could compete with private sector services, which basically means it can't do what it could and should and would like to do. Because absolutely, you are 100% correct. Absolutely. It's insane. It's insanity. And of course, right, like, broken record here, but I've said this so many times on the channel. It all comes back to corporate greed. Like, this is capitalist America and nothing else. 1000% this is just rich people manipulating the system to stay rich and stay in power. Next up, we've got Vesper 6 Metterlink. AC named Infection. Very cool. Sixth squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Metterlink is a product of Generation 8, which was held to have advanced the process to the point of rendering all previous generations obsolete, bringing about a new age of augmentation. Unfailingly loyal to Arquebus, she has a reliable track record in the field, and her conduct during missions has established her as a risk-averse problem solver. Fuck yeah, let's fight. You actually got royally screwed over by health insurance over a really stupid technicality. Unfairly lost over 3K. That sounds horrible, but unfortunately does not surprise me in the slightest. Ah, she's got one. She's got 2 of those pulse guns.
Subject AC. Infection.
Oh, look.
Call sign V6 Materlink.
Ugh.
Commencing evaluation.
Do not like this.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I need to drop her. I need to drop her. Come on. Please. Fuck. I was just, if I'd overheated her, she'd be done. That was super close to having her overheated. I actually think we can beat the shit out of her very easily. I think we just go in hard on her with a pulse blade. She seems, I could be wrong, but she seems very susceptible to melee.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Exactly what we needed.
Target destroyed.
He was tough though.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I don't know that I would say well done, but done enough. Like, we did what was required. Like... Ooh. Call sign. Metterlink. Okay, what else? What else do we got? We've got some... Little ZE we have done before. AC by UU, something like that. Warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front. As an infant, ZE was taken to Rubicon by her parents, who, tempted by the promise of riches from coral mining, sought to make an illegal entry to the planet. Only ZE survived the crash landing. She came under the guardianship of Uncle Flatwell of the Rubicon Liberation Front, and the core of an AC was the young orphan's cradle as she grew up to become a coral warrior. Well, she's dead now, because I killed her. Sadly. Already, in a different mission.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 24, rank E.
The double grenade launchers?
Subject AC, UAU.
UAU.
Callsign, Little ZE.
Cool.
Commencing evaluation.
I don't know if what we have right now is going to be super good against her, but
Activating combat mode.
we'll figure it out. Yeah, she does not have a setup that, I mean, if you were not prepared to deal with her, then her rocket launchering you in the face would be a really big deal, but we are prepared, and she's not ever gonna hit us with one of those.
Right hand ammunition at 50%.
Easy peasy. Easiest AC fight of my life. Honestly. Did we get hit?
Concluding evaluation.
I
Well
don't
done.
I don't know that we got hit. Truly destruction. I'm not gonna lie, like the arena is half the reason I'm interested in playing Armored Core. Okay, last one. We've got Vesper 7 Swinburne? AC name Guidance. 7th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Swinburne is a product of Generation 7, the first to receive experimental augmentation using coral substitution technology. This granted him enhanced aptitude as a pilot without the usual complications, but with no obvious indication of either efficiency or efficacy or potential side effects. Swinburne's fears and doubts turned into an overpowering paranoia, the final jewel to crown his odious personality. Interesting. Cool. We are apparently Gen 4, by the way. For those, and my knowledge on this subject is tenuous at best because, again, the last time I played Armored Core was 4, only briefly, and I played a bunch of 3. But all Armored Core or all AC pilots are augmented humans, right? They're augmented in order to, be able to operate the machines at the crazy, the ludicrous speeds at which the machines perform, the tension, the G-forces, etc., blah, 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 blah. But also with, decision-making and tactical sense and etc., all programmed into their brains. But the augmentation has had issues throughout the various iterations, so. Interesting. What do we got? Looks like he's got some fuck-ass machine guns, so probably this is not going to be the build to go up against him, but we will see.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 23. Rank
Oh.
E. Final evaluation.
God. Uh-oh.
Subject AC. Guidance. Call sign V7 Swinburne.
Swinburne. This guy's about to fuck us up.
Commencing evaluation.
Yep, he's about to fuck us up.
Main system activating combat mode. Right-hand ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder, right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Woo! Sketchy.
Target destroyed. This concludes E rank evaluation. Well done.
We beat E-Rank! Woo! I wonder how high it goes. Is it just going to go to A rank, or is it going to go to S rank? Or is it going to go to, like, double S, triple S rank? I don't know. Very curious. We got a whole bunch of OST chips now, though. Let's go socket those bad boys into something, shall we?
Incoming comms.
Ooh, shit.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank E. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Okay. OST tuning. I almost feel like taking direct hit damage is going to be important as well. Because, you know, direct hit damage is going to be applicable in almost any situation. We can take that and this. I'm gonna see what quick turn is. Okay. We are gonna head on to the next mission, but we were gonna do that after a very short bio break. I will be back in just a few minutes for more Armored Core 2. BRB.
Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621. when something's alive, it doesn't die easy. 621. It's time for work. Where there's coral, there's blood. That's how it's always been, 621.
Alright. First off, grab yourself a Wickles. They're fucking delicious. Second off, I realized when I left, I called this Armored Core 2. I apologize. This is definitely not Armored Core 2. And third off, Barbie paint job. Okay. Okay. I'm excited. Oh, no. I'm less excited. Part shop. No. AC design. Paint. What do we think counts as Barbie? Either you have to give me color codes, or we have to pick. Something pink? There might not be a pink. Ah! Ooh! Is this Barbie? This looks pretty Barbie. Except I don't think we want to be like rusty on this one. We want this one shiny and new, right? Like, come on Barbie, let's go fucking party. Hell yes. What color guns do we want? I can do better? What? They're pretty Barbie. Look. That's the best thing we have from a preset. Swap main and support. Okay. What was that? 255, 125, 220? Is that correct? I forgot what the other one was. Whoops. This is pretty solid, though. I don't mind this. Very Barbie bubblegum. I like it. What do we want to do with guns? Oh, do you want to do the same thing with the guns? Ooh. Very touchy. Again, no weathering for Barbie here. That's honestly pretty fucking nice. Truth be told, can we just save this? Save edits. Can I save this as Barbie? Oh, it's gonna save the whole data. It's not just the paint job. I wish I could just save the paint job as Barbie. You know? I mean, I guess we can always load the AC data and then, like, I guess build out from there, but that seems complicated. Whatever. We do what we want. Let's go. We're gonna jump into the next mission. Hey! Hold that thought. I really want another fucking pickle. Those fucking pickles are really goddamn good. This is not a paid ad. This is not a sponsorship. I just really like these. These are Wickles, baby dills, dirty dill baby dills. They are spicy dill pickles. I've shown these before, but they are pickles with peppers literally pickled in with them. And they are delightful. Just delightful. But spicy. Spicily delightful. Do you like pickled things, Jake? Are you a pickle person? I mean, I've always liked pickles. Pickles have always been fine. But I did not like pickled things, like vinegary things, or things, obviously, that have been pickled. Aside from pickles, until I was, like, an early adult, and then I started to, like, change my taste buds, and I was like, pickled garlic cloves. Like, there's so many mostly pickled vegetables. I do still get a little, like, when it starts to be pickled other things, right? Like, pickled eggs, for example, is a common-ish thing down here, and I'm like, pickled herring, pickled meats, I'm like, less so. Some of them are okay. I'm not completely, X-nay on them, but oh yes, absolutely, pickled onions, most pickled vegetables are fucking dope, just real good shit. All right, let's do this.
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either.
Whoops.
But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you.
Down for anything that involves vinegar? I am significantly more down with vinegar than I was when I was a kid. I find myself much more appreciating soury things.
Get out there and bag me some coyotes.
Coyotes?
They're already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them.
Vinegar isn't really sour, is it? I believe it triggers the same response that quote-unquote sour things trigger.
Never seen one like that before. Must have got a sweet deal from Carla.
Send in the punchers and kickers!
Custom MTs made by our own engineers. When did those hit the black market?
They look like Valskardniks, but with enhanced firepower and maneuverability.
Damn it! This wasn't part of the plan!
Can't stand the sound of a whining coyote. Finish him off, tourist.
Okay.
Clean as a whistle. Moving on, tourist.
Not the worst. More savory, in your opinion? Absolutely not. Vinegar
Figured you could
Vinegar
handle this on your own.
definitely
So I
is not
called
in...
up my MTs.
Really?
About time we got
Am I the
some
weird one
evidence
here?
anyhow.
I need support from other people. Like,
And it ain't dumbass Rummy. That one of RAD's newbies.
We'll blow the sky high!
This one is on you for taking out Rummy. He would have kept watch at least.
you classify vinegar as sour? Definitely. Oh. Okay, well, yeah, sure, I guess it's fair. I'm a weird one regardless. Whoop! We're all weird here.
Force eliminated.
Look, sometimes it do be that way. I gotta eat my pickle.
It's over. Guess I was right to pick
Was
you for
that
the
it?
job. And now, it's my turn to help you.
Okay. I was very expecting. You don't think it's sour or savory? Well, when I say sour versus savory, I mean that they're the 4 taste types or whatever, right? Sweet, salty, sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and savory. So I guess 5 technically. So maybe vinegar is in the bitter category rather than the sour category, if that makes sense. Looks like Vine Gary. Shut up. You don't know if salty is really a category? Well, I'm not making it up. If you go to Wikipedia Taste, Western physiologists and psychologists believe there are 4 basic tastes: sweetness, sourness, saltiness, and bitterness. So, obviously, that, 100 years from now, we might be like, that's the equivalent of, like, humor theory, Especially since, like, I think it's already pretty accepted that there aren't 4, that there are 5, that savory is one of the tastes, one of the base tastes. But yeah, like, so, does vinegar fall on the 5 taste types? Sour foods like citrus and vinegar often contain some form of acid. So vinegar is, I think, typically considered a sour taste. You always think of sour as being more fruity. That's fair. But I think there's a lot of, like, sour sweet combinations, I think, that would fall in that scenario. This is not a hill I'm dying on. I just thought it was an interesting topic. Fun fact, something like 90% of all tastes actually come through smell. Yes, that actually is a very interesting and fun fact. Yeah, that's wild to me.
And decided to take it. I see you're heading for the cargo launcher now. Not a bad idea. I'll give you that.
Also terrifying, yes. Well,
Keep heading
you
for the
do
IC
lose 2
unit.
senses for 1.
I'll take care of
I
some
believe
loose ends
actually,
in the
so,
meantime.
like, I believe that's the issue with COVID, right? Like, the losing your sense of taste from COVID is because I think it's because it affects your sense of smell, not because it's just like, not because it, like, nukes your taste buds or something like that. It actually, now, obviously, you can still smell certain things while you have COVID, and obviously it doesn't affect everyone the same way, right? But, like, the reason why you lose your sense of taste is because it fucks with your smell receptors in relation to taste, which I think is very, very interesting. Yeah, Mayokai, I think it would be really, it's something like your taste buds can only differentiate between like 100 different flavor compounds, but your nose can detect like 10 times that. I wonder so Jay and I talk about this all the time. It comes up in conversations, but, like, we'll throw out the idea of, like, humor theory, like yellow bile, black bile, all that type of stuff. And we just joke about it and talk about it from a random standpoint. But it really does make me think about, that was pure, hard, accepted science, right? Like, I say hard, but, like, that was definitely common knowledge. I wonder in 100 years how much people will look back at things like the senses and be like, oh yeah, that's hocus pocus, like, the senses are actually these 3 senses that are just the different interpretations of your different lobes, right? Like, or blah 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 blah, right? Whatever. Like, maybe in 50 years they lump taste in with smell, and they're just like, look, your taste is derivative of your smell, fuck off, I don't think that's gonna be the case, but I think it opens up, everything is sight, everything is light. There you go, right? Like, I think it opens up interesting topics of conversation. You know, your sinuses are legit dumpster fire. You think you have like 10 flavors? There you go. Like, I understand because 4 times throughout the year for a period of about 3 or 4 weeks, I am also the same way. I say that like it's been actually like the more into adulthood I have gotten, the less that has happened to me. But it still happens on the occasion. Okay. I actually want to buy some parts here, I think. I'm very interested in this generator. I want to buy it. Oh, sorry. We have already purchased that. My bad. Looking at the wrong things. Well, never mind. I already bought the generator I wanted to buy. Was it these legs? Yeah, I think I want to buy these legs. So I want to buy them off of the concept that I don't want to do this right now, but in theory, if we put these legs on, right, that puts us at 348. We look like a little waddling duck. And we put this engine on, we are not significantly slower than what we were previously, but we have a massively increased current load, so our actual chassis weight, and energy load. So I think this is a potentially interesting direction for us to go in the future. Now, we do have downsides. We do have a lower boost speed, and there are other functionally different things, right? Like, mainly, I want to say our overall speed factor is going to be decreased because of the weight severity, basically. Yes. And we have we would have lower recharge rate and stuff like that. But for now, I think we'll stick with what we've got. I want to swap back over to the Curtis, I believe. I really like the Curtis. I think it's a very fun weapon. I want to buy some right-hand units. Can we? I want to buy something that's relatively a relatively big deal, like some badass thing that we can throw on there, like homing missiles or a fucking rocket launcher, you know? Or the 10-cell missile launchers, right? Let's grab this. I wanna have some more parts. I think we're happy with what we have right now. Well, I mean, if we can throw that on without any issue. This is gonna sound stupid, but was the Moonlight Greatsword ever in the past Armored Cores? I don't think so. I don't know. I played a little bit of Armored Core 2. Don't remember it at all. I played the shit out of Armored Core 3. Loved the crap out of it. And I dabbled a bit in Armored Core 4. But that's all that I have with the experience of the genre. And even with me having played the crap out of Armored Core 2 or 3, that was 20 years ago. So I only remember vague concepts. I don't remember a lot of specifics. I could not tell you. According to Google, I'm Mayokai. What? I'm on pins and needles. Armored Core games have a class of laser swords called Moonlight. Okay, yeah, I could see that. That would make sense. That's pretty cool. All right, we are going to Ocean Crossing, Western Bellius. Reach the intercontinental cargo launcher found deep within the outer shell area of Upper Grid 086. That's got to count. Absolutely, that's got to count. 100%. It's in every Armored Core game starting from the first one.
Intercontinental cargo launcher.
So the Moonlight sword is in like all of the FromSoft games, basically. It's in Sekiro, right?
To trust a dozer.
Wait.
But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis.
But you can't
But
you
the fires
can't wield
happened
it.
half a century ago.
Oh, one of the what's his face uses it,
could just
right?
be some dozer inside joke.
Interesting. Oh, this concludes the chapter? What a short chapter. Oh, God. Alright, this concludes the chapter. Everybody ready to get their asses kicked? The big dragon guy has a glowy blue 7-branch sword. There you go. This one's a very quick chapter compared to the first one. Did I say dragon? Yo, Jake, if we can make, if there's like a dragon-headed, like, anything that is dragon resembling in this game, if we can make like a dragon AC, we're definitely going to.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this,
Don't you meth
owe
me.
one.
You saw someone made their AC into Pepsi Man? Oh, okay, so here's the other thing, is with the paint jobs and all of the decals and everything like that, there is a crazy amount of customization. You can download skins and you can make crazy looking fucking mechs. It's wild. It's wild.
This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge, went out to prove themselves. You can guess what happened.
I can? This is just gonna be lasers everywhere, isn't it?
We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. It's as Carla said. At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites.
Fuck. We're just gonna get laser beamed. Alright, everybody ready to die? It's go time.
Intruder detected in Forbidden Sector. AP at 30%. Terminated. One repair kit remaining.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Okay, you can't outrun them. Good. Okay. All right. Hey, what does that mean? Shoot the sharks? You mean those sharks way up there in outer space? We might have to be a little like Yeah, we just gotta stealth mission this is what we gotta do.
Intruder detected in Forbidden Sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
But the sharks. Look. I don't know that that's gonna matter. Well, what the fuck now? I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
Don't get fried.
That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful, Raven.
Never thought I'd see an AC dancing through the PCA's lasers like that. Nice moves, tourist.
Ooh!
Intruder has escaped satellite range.
Nope. Oh, this looks bad.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up while you're here, tourist. Never did care for the upstairs neighbors. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There.
I'm already resupplying? Oh no, this is bad.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Recon. That's that then. Guess you just can't beat the Institute.
That laser barrage does a lot of fucking damage, yo. Alright, note to self, do not stand in the face of the laser barrage. Let's try the fucking bazooka. Let's try to bazooka this. Ooh, we're overburdened. Toss this guy. How do we actually feel about that? Yes. Let's try that. Let's try this.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coil smells from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
Fuck.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. The dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
God, that shit hurts.
Focus on evasive action.
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over.
AP at 50%.
Damn.
That's that then. Guess you just can't beat the
Okay, not the
Institute.
rocket launcher. Or not the grenade launcher. Let's go for something that can do consistent damage so that we can focus more on dodging. Okay, we want I think potentially the Ludlow. We might also bring in just something else, truth be told. I should have picked up a... we'll bring in the Kokile. Bring in the plasma launcher for now. Okay. Goal here is just unload, I think.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. Left-hand ammunition at 50%. Right-hand ammunition at 50%. Left-hand ammunition at 30%. Left-hand ammunition at 10%. Left-hand ammunition depleted. AP at 50%. Right-hand ammunition at 10%. Right-hand ammunition depleted.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
You know, this could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
That's that then.
What the fuck is that? Okay, we can't do what we did there because 1, that's gonna break my thumb, and 2, we don't have the ammunition for that apparently. So good to know. All right. What would we like to do instead? Obviously we need something harder hitting. We need something that kind of like penetrates. My instinct is to go back to the Curtis. Or I say or, but we could do the laser handgun instead. I do think the Curtis has more ammunition, but we can try the laser handgun. I also think maybe we do go back to the pulse blade. It is just such a good generalize the thing. Okay, we have a better understanding of what we're up against. Maybe what we need to do.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Call response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Left shoulder ammunition at 30%. No repair kits remaining. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%. AP at 50%.
Why did it hit me that time?
Left shoulder ammunition depleted. Right hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 30%.
Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action.
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over. That's that.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Just
Okay.
can't beat the
Okay.
Institute.
No. No, we can totally beat the Institute. Fuck the Institute. Although this is another actually challenging fight. I think we want to go back to Curtis. Oh, I can't. Well, okay. Well, this now might be the time to try. So the idea here being is that it might be useful to have a really hard-hitting weapon for during stagger moments. We might consider putting on instead. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Call response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
AP at 30%.
Hey, sometimes that
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over.
we might actually swap over to Tetra.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 30%.
That's that then.
Yeah, I think we might actually swap over to Tetra so that we can. I think we just need to hit it hard. Is the situation. I think what we're doing right now is a bunch of little chip damage. If we swap over to Tetrapod and then to something like the bazooka and that, we have arms overburdened. Put on new fucking arms then. Time for new arms. And then we have an EN shortfall. Definitely not that. This is significantly slower. I want to stress that. This is significantly slower. This might just get us fucked immediately. We're gonna have to boost correctly.
Now,
Oh!
just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 30%.
I don't necessarily think that this is the answer.
Focus on evasive action.
Leaves a sea weapon out for someone to trip over.
No repair kits remaining. AP at 30%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
That's that then.
Yeah, okay, that didn't feel good.
Need the Institute.
Not enough speed to dodge a lot of the residual damage. So, one, it requires me to go like this the entire time, which is not very comfortable from a hand standpoint. But two, it also just, again, was not able to dodge the majority of stuff being thrown at it, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, we definitely want Maybe something like that. Honestly, I just want something like the Turner so I can just fucking hold the damn button down.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Okay, more normal
Wait.
situation.
Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. You found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
The coral response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. Fires of Ibis may have taken the Institute. The dirty work survived.
AP at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. Two repair kits remaining.
Oh, damn.
Left-hand ammunition at 10%. Left-hand ammunition depleted.
What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Right shoulder ammunition at 50%. Left shoulder ammunition at 10%.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash it up, tourist.
AP at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%. Right hand ammunition at 30%. No repair kits remaining.
Enemy systems down. The generator's going to explode.
Woo!
They were using coral for fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist.
My hands
How
hurt.
about we get back on track?
My hands hurt.
Hop in the container.
My hands
I'll
hurt.
operate the launcher from here.
Not nearly as bad as Balteus. Nothing has been nearly as bad as Balteus. My god. You big old pine cone bitch ass bitch. You would think that with technology so fucking advanced, they would have created some sort of rust-proof coating to go on to all of this fucking high-tech machinery. Roast, Raggy. God damn it. Not the direction I was going, Maokai, but a pretty good one. Yeah. Oh my god, my hands. They get so violently crampy when that shit's going on.
You're Walter's hound, right? Well, I guess a dog can't choose its master. But still, tough luck. I feel sorry for you. I really do.
Am I playing with the controller inverted? No, I'm playing with it normal. Well, I say... Wait. I'm not playing with pilot controls.
You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
Whoops.
No one's ever used it to launch themselves before. At least not in one piece.
Double whoops. You know, big AC fans make a deal about that. About playing inverted. Fuck that. Well, I say fuck that. I'm sure it would come with time. Like, if I just did it, it would be okay. But, like, I have never been a fan of inverted controls. Wait. Again, inverted controls being like, Is inverted pilot controls or not pilot controls? Inverted means opposite of the direction that you're pushing, right? You mean the thing where you physically turn the controller... Oh! Like this?
You see it too, don't you?
'Cause that... What?
Voices of the coral.
What?
Currents coursing across Rubicon.
That's cool. That's really cool. What? What? How? What?
Was correct in his
There's people who played Armored Core with the shoulder buttons on bottom.
The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
What? I can't fathom that. We just got the ocean crossing achievement. I've got to look this up. I have to look this up because my brain cannot fathom this. Playing Armored Core with upside down. The idea is that Armored Core requires you to hit so many buttons at once. It's better to keep the face buttons available. What? I need people to see what I see here. You use your thumbs? Yeah, you do like this. You use your thumbs on the shoulders, and you play like this. That way you can just constantly be pressing them. I don't think it would really work on an Xbox controller. I think that's like specifically... I mean, I'm sure people have done it, but that looks specifically like a PlayStation controller scenario, right? Like, either way, that is fucking ludicrous. That is absolutely ludicrous. Sounds like they have other things they need to work through. Look, I'm all for, like, speedrunners and crazy, like, you know, fighting professionals and blah, 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 figuring out weird tricks to be able to get through certain aspects of games or like optimize a certain scenario. But the idea that you're supposed to play the entirety of Armored Core like this, no, fuck off. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't care if it does work or not. That's bad design. That's crazy. That's really cool to know, though.
C4621, entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Chop. Chop, 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 chop.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621.
Chop, chop,
Good.
chop,
I'm
chop,
done tying up
chop,
loose
chop.
ends.
A little surprised I'm not playing
Artemis
keyboard and
found their
mouse.
own way in and are ready to deploy survey squads.
Ooh,
And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too.
interesting.
You know what's going to happen. Business as usual.
Yes.
But you can make it work for us.
Double yes. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I had considered it,
Registration number RB23.
but
Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated.
I've played almost every
D-rank virtual
single
encounters are now
Dark
available
Souls
in the arena.
or FromSoft game.
These correspond to the middle ranks.
Ooh, middle ranks. We're
We
up to
invite
middle
you to
ranks.
further hone your technique.
I played almost every FromSoft game with controller, so I just figured it was going to be the way to go. And the only other experiences that I have with Armored Core have been on controller, because I played Armored Core 3 on the PlayStation 2, and I dabbled in Armored Core 4 on, I think, the PS3 is what it was. It might have been late in PS2, I don't remember. So it just feels familiar there.
I was looking into the arena, and I discovered something you might want to know about. It's a network service that was labeled Nest, with no obvious clues about its purpose. From what I can tell, it's a special mercenary support program, encrypted and kept secret.
Interesting.
I've installed a back door.
I want to
so
chop
you'll
you.
have no trouble getting in as you please.
I want to chop you. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. New feature Nest. New parts for purchase. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go check some parts. We've got the Scudder Assault Rifle. Ooh, that looks like it's going to be like, go, 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 go. Right? Like, high fire-powered assault rifle developed by Balaam. Adjusted to focus on the offensive performance of individual shots. However, the longer firing cylinder demands more precise aiming. Big impact, big attack power, less total rounds. But pretty cool. Ooh, I love the little submachine gun. Burst machine gun developed by Boz. Burst-oriented design of this weapon makes it both easy to use and highly accurate. A strong candidate for use as a sub-weapon in lightweight builds. Oh, I'm totally putting this on my left arm instead of this fucking handgun. The handgun's really cool, but I hate having to press it repeatedly. The Zimmerman. Okay. This, Jay, if you're in here, you are going to feel this. Or I feel like you're going to feel this. This right here is why custom... What are we doing this time? This is why I feel like I personally prefer Armored Core to Mech Warrior. You relinquish me from Barbie? I like the Barbie. The Barbie's pretty cool. Probably going to crash soon, so do what I want. Do you have any other preference? Because I'll just do... What are dragon colors to you? Let's do some... Let's do some, like, gold or something like that. Can we get, like, a gold paint job? Ooh, a silver paint job? Is there a silver? That's kind of like chrome. That's silver-esque. That's not silver. That's pretty silver. You want to do some... Let's do some silver. We're gonna do some silver in Jake's design. If you say dragon, go with gold. Look. Just because you like silver boys doesn't mean other people can't like gold boys. Gosh. Gosh. Yeah, I think that's about as silver as we get out of the Gate. Okay. So, anyways, also thanks for hanging out tonight, Jake. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. The reason why I like, or I personally prefer Armored Core more than Mech Warrior isn't because of the lore necessarily, and it's not because of the Mech or Armored Core tends to have more of a 1v1 style scenario, or that Armored Core tends to be faster than Mech Warrior. It's actually for this fucking reason. Is because I've been playing the game for 10, 12 hours, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 fucking weapons for my right arm. Right? Like... And then I've also got shoulder units, and there's so much more, it feels like, going on with the available... Because it's cool. Mech Warrior has, like, a whole bunch of different mechs, and you can customize the mechs and really change out the parts and optimize what's inside the mechs versus loadouts of, like, energy setups, and Armored Core has most of that dumbed down, right? Like, you don't have to worry about where your ammunition is loaded. You don't have to worry about where your energy sources are. You just have to have the right parts for the right loadout, right? Which is fine. And it's cool that Mech Warrior has all of that additional, interfacing. But at the end of the day, when I'm playing the fucking game, I'm more interested in having access to 30 weapons than I am to, I can put my ammo in this arm and in this leg, and right? Like, I don't care about that from a fucking, like, actual gameplay standpoint. I care about having 15 different types of, or 30, 40, ultimately different types of weapons. Because those are the things that I'm actively using, Anyways, sorry, that I went off on a little tangent. Let's take a look at our new guns, which I have screwed up. We've got the Zimmerman, which is a long-range shotgun. Uses specialized large shells to improve shot density in extending effective range, but reducing the firing cycle. That sounds really fucking cool. I really want to try that. We have the Sweet 16, which is a special shotgun developed by RAD. Strictly speaking, this unique weapon is not a true shotgun, as its area attacks are enabled by firing individual projectiles from multiple barrels simultaneously. Interesting. Okay. We've seen this. The Majestic, new bazooka. Known for their attention to detail, even down to the composition of the explosive charges, Melonite's engineers designed this weapon for efficiency and ease of use from the ground up. Napalm bomb launcher, we saw that earlier. Stun bomb launcher? What? Fires special projectiles that scatter electrified metallic shards, the effects of which build up to induce a forced electrical discharge on the afflicted craft. Interesting. Laser shotgun, still interested in that. Different pulse gun. Wait, no, same pulse gun. No, different pulse gun. And the missile. And then this is a stun baton. Repeated attacks induce a forced electrical discharge. Charge to expose the core rod of the baton and attack with a brutal electrified thrust. Man, I am really interested in a lot of these weapons. The Therapist? Stun round launcher? Interesting. I think we already saw that. Pulse shield? Cool. Dual missile launcher. A 3-cell dual missile launcher. 8. Dear Lord, we're getting into the big stuff. Oh, look at the flat head. Head part developed by Boz for an old generation AC. Said AC was one of the earliest models developed to succeed MT-class machines and modern fans of such classic hardware are fond of its characteristic bulk. The Flathead. Oh yeah. Ooh, boy! Spring chicken. RAD's got some nice shit, I tell you what. Oh, no. Oh, God. This shit. That's hype. That's real fucking hype. It's a fast tank. Oh, shit. New boosters. More comparable, higher upward thrust. Significant. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, I'm very interested in so much of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the nest, shall we? Battle against... Oh! The nest is the online PvP. Got you. Battle against other players in 1v1 or 3v3 online matches from the nest menu. Cool. I think I'm less concerned about this, truth be told. We might try a little bit. We might try a little bit. And if viewers want to do some stuff, I will probably be open to doing some stuff from a viewer standpoint, but otherwise, I don't find myself, I don't think I'll be super concerned about that. Piddle. Ooh. Looking real classic. Okay, what do we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D-ranked missions. We got Huai? Gun 3 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. Balaam, sorry. A born con artist, no scheme was too underhanded for Wu during his days as criminal mastermind, and exploitation of others was a byword for opportunity. However, his illicit feng shui pharmacy operation was a fatal overstep, imperiling the health of Balaam's economic sphere and leading to widespread disease. It was Nile, now the deputy commander of the Red Guns, who ultimately shut Wu down. Interesting. Be long. What do we currently have? Okay, hold the phone. I don't want to. Let's buy this thing. I don't want to have to press the button if I can get away with it. Arena, go! Let's see what we got.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 22, entering rank D.
Oh shit.
Subject AC, Li Long.
Look at that
Call
emblem.
sign, Gun 3, Wu Hua Hai.
Wu Hua Hai.
Commencing
Okay.
evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Hell yeah. Verified! 3 OST chips. Hell yeah. Okay. Next up, we got Ring Freddy, AC Candle Ring, a warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front, paramour and personal attendant to Dolmayan. That's like a religious figure, right? Freddy maintains an aloof distance from his fellow comrades, and an admirer of the inner world of Dolmayan's mind. He entered the battlefield so that the father of the Liberation Front would never need be alone. Ruh-roh. You ever put your teeth on things so that you can just feel?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 21, rank D.
Oh shit. He's got the fast tanks on. Oh shit, look at all those missiles.
Subject AC, Candle Ring. Call sign, Ring Freddy.
Oh, this guy is intimidating.
Evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode. Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
What the?
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Christ. Bring Freddy down. Got some OST chips. I like that emblem. That's a pretty sweet emblem, honestly. Let's do some OST tuning. Let's throw on more of that. I do like that. Oh yeah. And then back to the arenas, right? We got Vesper 5 Hawkins AC Reconfig. That seems like a silly name. I like it though. 5th squad leader of the Vespers, the Arquebus Group's augmented human squad. Like Swinburne, Hawkins is a member of Generation 7 and has lost a great many colleagues and subordinates to the progress of science in revolutionizing the surgery. However, he has reached a certain peace with their sacrifices, knowing that his generation of surgery is far safer than those of the past, free of the loss of humanity inflicted on the coral technology generations or the grisly accidents of the interim generations. Interesting. Okay, very cool. So I believe as a Generation 4, right, like I am one of the last
Arena
coral
Combat
generations.
Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 20, rank D.
Ooh.
Subject AC, reconfig. Call sign V5 Hawkins.
Fucking cool looking.
Evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Definitely want to stay mid-range. Seems to be more effective for me. Whoa! That double burst was fucking...
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Fucking hell. Our missiles aren't doing shit.
Left shoulder ammunition at left-hand ammunition at 30%.
Okay,
Left-hand ammunition at 10%.
we got that. We got that!
Target destroyed.
Yatta! The good old
Including
left
evaluation.
strafe.
Well done.
Some of the fights like this, I don't necessarily feel like we're actually having to try too terribly hard. I actually feel like portions of this game are turning into a physical endurance test of how much I have to fan the buttons and hold left and then also do other shit. Like I'm actually feeling like I am getting a somewhat physical workout from playing this game. It's kind of wild. How many more do we need? We need 8. Take this. We use a lot of kinetic weapons. Might as well add a little bit of damage to that. Not worth it to throw all those points into this, truth be told. Arena. Oh, G5 Igazu! You were talking that mad shit originally. Rank 19, G5 Igazu, AC Headbringer. Gun 5 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. A backstreet gambler, Igazu bet big and lost, and he was forced to undergo experimental 4th-generation augmentation surgery to pay back his debtors. Okay, so he's a 4th gen like me. In his new life, he quickly began to quarrel with Volta, his oftentimes partner in crime. Igazu's recalcitrant nature was such that one day he even picked a fight with the hero of Jupiter, who retaliated with such fury that Igazu never quite looked the same afterward. Excuse me? Who's the hero of Jupiter? Who is the hero of Jupiter? Excuse me? Who is the hero of Jupiter? I can know who hero of Jupiter is, please.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Ember 19, rank D.
Okay, he's got a Ludlow.
Subject AC, Headbringer. Call sign Gun 5, Iguazu. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay, this guy is not letting me just do the circles, so that's cool. I don't know why it does that. I don't like it though. It fucks me up. Probably I'm just accidentally fat fingering the fucking thing.
Left hand ammunition at 30%.
Ooh! Yay! Yay! All right, Iguazu down.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I like the silver. That's pretty cool. Don't forget, peeps, if you want, you can spend 1,000 channel points and you can change our paint job. And you can also get me to use a particular weapon or armament or loadout item if it doesn't fuck over the entire build. I'm pretty flexible though. Obviously, if we don't have it, I will try to buy it. If we can't buy it, we'll try to buy it as soon as we can. What your boy? Cool. Yeah, fuck it. More kinetic damage. More kinetic damage. We'll see, I guess. Arena. Last arena that we have. Rank 18. Rokumosen? AC Shinobi. A wandering independent mercenary who shelters with the Rubicon Liberation Front, well versed in long-lost classical theater. Oh! He's a kabuki guy. He has a particular interest in ninjas and kabuki, relics of the past that he learned of from the Japanese immigrant culture, which now heavily influences his eccentric style. Once, when Rokumosen was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by Z, who offered him food and shelter, and ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do her and her comrades harm. She's dead now. Just throwing that out there. I killed her. She's dead now. I mean, maybe she ejected, but... Alright. What is Shinobi packing over here? He better have a fucking sword. He does. He has a sword.
Rank D. Final evaluation.
And a shotgun. Okay, stay the fuck away from him. Gotcha.
Shinobi. Call sign. Rokumonsen.
Rokumonsen. Very cool. It looks fast. It looks quite fast.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that shotgun is a problem. He's got such amazing accuracy. Oh! Oh! That whip is so quick. This guy is actually going to potentially be a hurdle. This guy is actually potentially going to be a hurdle. All right, we're going to try a different build real quick with the idea of maybe it'll work if we just go in on him real hard, right? I don't think that this is gonna work, but I'm crossing my fingers, and maybe if we go in on him real hard, we'll be able to drop him.
Main system activating combat mode.
But I think we're gonna have to farm a little bit. Oh no! 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 I think we actually had that, but I fucking stop. That's I keep accidentally losing lock on because I keep accidentally hitting the fucking R3. Because it does, I don't know why, but I'm trying to like move the camera faster. I should just leave the camera where it is. We can beat this guy with this build. We absolutely can beat this guy with this build. We should have beaten this guy the last time with this build. This time we were sloppy. We got hit by a handful of things that we should not have gotten hit by.
Main system activating combat mode.
This, though, is Armored Core compared to... He got me at the fucking finish line there. We had that in the bag and then we choked. I went for the swing and he fucking like jumped me and then shot me in the head. Broke my fucking stability. This feels more like Armored Core. Some of the fights previously have just been hold left and fire, right? this feels like I'm actually having to... Fuck.
At 30%.
We lost too much HP at the beginning of that. Not an easy fight. You know what? Probably would actually be...
System activating combat mode.
easier if I wasn't trying to force... If I wasn't trying to force melee on a guy who's obviously pretty decent at melee.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Got him. I knew if we pressed there, we would either get the kill or die. He would either jump or and kill us, or
Well done.
we'd get the kill. Yatta! That one felt significantly more challenging compared to basically all the other arenas so far. Cool. Very cool. Notification. All mind.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank D. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Okay. I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to repeat this little phrase. Opinion concept, right? In the case, like my opinion fucking matters, whatever. I'm gonna repeat this. If any game dev, I've been drinking, out there ever sees this, and specifically if anyone on FromSoft ever sees this with the in relation to Armored Core, right? Like, arenas are awesome in Armored Core. They're a lot of fun. The more personality you can inject into an arena, the better. I am probably remembering things through rose-tinted glasses, but the arena that I remember from Armored Core 3 had people not talking shit, but like with random like phrases and etc. etc. And it's always really cool to read about them and know who they are. So far, it has been really neat because I've met Iguazu, right? And I've met, I think it was either Swinburne or it was one of the other ones, right? We fought in the real world, Invincible Rummy. We've spoken to G6 Red. We fought and killed Little Z. It would be really cool. It would be so incredibly immersive if after you beat their virtual arena, if these individuals, if they were still alive, mind you, right, sent you a message talking shit or commiserating or telling you congratulations, like you beat Invincible Rummy and he's like, "You never beat me in real life, you dirt bastard," right? Or you've already killed Invincible Rummy, and then you do the arena, and he doesn't send you anything because you've already beaten him, right? Or when you beat G6 Red, because you've talked to G6 Red, and G6 Red's kind of like hired you for a number of missions, and be like, oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Good job, you know, right? Like it would be really immersive if if when you beat the arena, you got a message from the arena individual. It's because and maybe not all of them, maybe just some of them, but it would be really cool if it was most of them, because it would make it feel as if this arena, this kind of like ranking system, was something that all the mercenaries paid attention to. And sometimes it would be cool even if you got a message when you beat someone from a different person, right? Like you beat who was it? Hawkins, or someone in here, right? Like maybe Iguazu doesn't message you, but maybe the hero of Jupiter does, right? Like maybe someone else later on down the rung kind of like messages you and is like, "Yo, good job taking out so and so." You know, like it gives you a little bit of like that would be a really, really cool, like it would feel very like what's the word I'm looking for? Like it would really bring me into the world. It would really feel as if the world was responding to the things that I was doing. You know, now obviously that sounds like it's probably a bit of work, right? You know, like coding every single one of these interactions and voice lines, etc., etc. But I mean, really, what else is going on in this game? You know, like that would be, I think, a really, really cool way to amp up the immersion of this game. Anyways, we have a new sortie. It is, I think, the first mission of Chapter 3, but you know what? This is a pretty good place as any for us to go ahead and end tonight's session of Armored Core. I'm having a blast with this game. Really, really fun. There are things that I think are, you know, like still very Armored Core, but maybe a little like less than what I would want. I still do think that it is so frenetic. It's so frantic. It's so like, oh god, pressing all buttons at once. It's actually hard on my hands. Like, legitimately. I don't know how I would play this on keyboard and mouse. I feel like, I say that, maybe it would be easier on keyboard and mouse because I would be just actually pressing rather than, like, clamping, right? But it feels almost overly frantic at times. However, it is very, you know, adrenaline heavy, and it's a lot of fun every time you actually squeak by. Very, very cool. We didn't have a Balteus tonight, which is nice. I called it though. I was like, there might be fights in this game that are difficult, more difficult than Balteus. But I will be surprised if there is a fight in this game that takes us more time than Balteus, right? Because of the difficulty increase in what we had to face versus how far we are in the game and what we have access to, right? I think is the situation. Anyways, loving the game, having a blast. We will be back on Thursday with more Armored Core 6. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Still in the new format of single solo game going on. So this is all still a very new experience. If you have opinions, I'd love to hear those opinions, right? Like, if you have opinions on this game, if you have opinions on my performance, if you have opinions on the stream, if you have opinions on the new style of only playing a single solo game at a time and uploading that thing in a single chunk, in a single video to YouTube, let me know. I would love to hear about it. I do stream, and I do play these games, and I do upload them to YouTube primarily for myself, but I am interested in my viewers' feedback. I am interested in you know, knowing what people enjoy and trying to cater to them when I have that capability. So, let me know. Otherwise, we will be back tomorrow with more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I'm going to end this video. We'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.